Okay, Sagittarius. So this is where we left off. We left off with you being open to love, wanting a partner, but being very, very cautious. And here we have an Aquarian energy, or your hopes, dreams, and wishes here, where you actually are being influenced by this energy here. So either you have an Aquarian that you're involved with, which I normally don't like to call signs, or you just are having this energy here where you feel very hopeful. But then at the same time, we have the Strength card in reverse, and we have the Six of Swords in reverse. Like you're not really making progress because you don't really feel strong enough to do so. Your internal influences are the fact that you feel strong inside, but it looks like when it comes to this, if this is a person, if this is an Aquarian, you don't feel as very powerful when it comes to that particular energy, that particular influence. But here on the inside, you feel very strong. You're working on yourself. However, the Empress card is in reverse in regards to your inner emotions. And what that tells me is that you are out of touch with your femininity, feeling very out of touch with your intuition and your ability to produce and kind of make things happen. To me, I like to look at the Empress as the female magician almost, in a very nurturing way. But you're struggling with nurturing yourself, your inner self. So we need to look at that for you. Get in touch with your inner nurturer, Sag. Outcome here is you're feeling like you got to kind of leave somebody out in the cold. Like you got to go for yours, go for what you know. Basically, is that energy there? Um, let's clarify a couple more things here. Let's clarify this Judgment card. Okay. And let's clarify the Nine of Swords again. Oh, you got some good cards on that. Let's clarify the Two of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so here where you had the past, where you had the Wheel of Fortune, where you felt like it was time for you to kind of come outside of yourself and rely on your confidence, you kind of ran into some opposition in regards to love, relationships, feeling you weren't very open to love, even though you probably got out and exposed yourself into relationships. Deep inside, you haven't really been open to love. And that's where all of the conflict is coming from, because you're still just a little bit, due to some past experiences, a little bit jaded. So you want love, but some things happened in the past in regards to where you felt like you didn't get justice. You don't feel like you've been treated fairly, Sad. You feel like you've been given more than you've been receiving. and you just felt like it didn't come fast enough, and it had your self-esteem feeling really low at this point, like you're feeling like, okay, um, I'm due for some justice in regards to love. This is what I'm getting, like an unjustified love, like you feel as though that you have been given more. You feel very defensive, like you have to stand up for yourself in love a lot, like you have to defend yourself, like you have to be the one to always explain yourself and fight to be understood, fight to be loved. Like love is a battlefield, is what I'm thinking. Like you feel like you've had to fight in order to get love, and it has caused you to just feel very defensive, even though you have these very, very positive ideals and these good cards here. You got a good head on your shoulders, but you feel very disenchanted when it comes to love, and when it comes to how you see your love interest, you see them as being very manipulative. You see them as being like not truthful, like they're just willing to say whatever they want to say in order to get what they want. They're making promises with the Ten of Pentacles that they can't really keep. And you're just like, okay, universe, I'm willing to go through whatever I got to go through with the world card. I'm willing to go through the cycle I need to go through in order to get a new start. Whatever I do have to do to get a new start. But I still see with the Seven of Swords here that you have an energy, underlying energy, that you have to go for yours. You got to take what you can take and run, because you feel like nobody's going to give you the justice in love that you need, justice in the upright. Like you feel like you're just not going to be treated fairly. So in order to get to the Queen of Pentacles and be prosperous, both physically and mentally and spiritually and emotionally, just holistically, you're like, I got to take what I can and do what I can for me, because nobody's going to really be here to help me. And sad, with you being already a very independent sign, it doesn't take much for you to get that attitude, and no matter how jaded you come, you still are able to love. You're still being very resilient with the Knight of Cups here and the Two of Cups here, but you're still very, very cautious, which I understand. I get it. I get it. I get it. And somehow these hopes, dreams, and wishes that you still have, that you're still able to hold on to, you're hanging on to them with the Six of Swords. It's like you're hanging on to them, but it's making you weak. Like you're tired. You're like, I'm so tired of hoping and wishing and dreaming for, this ideal relationship. And every time I think I got it, I'm always let down. And it's got you feeling a little bit like your inner self needs to be nurtured, like you're doing as much work as you can on your own, and you're trying to be strong on the outside, but with the Empress in reverse on the inside, you are feeling very, very defeated. You're feeling like it's hard for you to manifest. You're feeling like it's hard for you to prosper in love. And if you see with the Empress, there's the Venus sign right there, and it's in the reverse position. It's like I feel that you feel like love is just a battlefield, like it's real hard to come by. And so the outcome of this is that if nobody's going to give you what you need and what you want, you're just going to take it, and you're going to start leaving people out in the cold because they're leaving you out in the cold. And I'm going to clarify one more thing here, because you just feel like helpless. Eight of Swords, but you're really not helpless. You're just ready to give up. But at the same time, ultimately, You want a new start with the Fool, but there you are. That's what I was waiting to see what was going to come out. So here's your Seven of Swords. Defensiveness. This is your energy watching. We've gone through the past. We've gone through the future. You really were trying in the past to get some truth and some security going, and you ended up just being very defensive. Well, all in the outcome, you're still defensive. So you're on the defense, Sag, because you are feeling like there's been no justice for you when it comes to love. So let's pull some cards. I'm going to pull from my very own decision guide here. I get that you are tired, Sag. You are tired. But yet, because you are ruled by the planet Jupiter, you are still very optimistic in your own way. Like, people look at you and they think that you're fine because they see you reaching for the Queen of Pentacles. They see you in the upright with the Strength card. But what they don't see is that the Empress on the inside, your ability to nurture yourself inside, is getting weak, and that you're tired of working alone. You're tired of doing your own work all by yourself, that you want to get some rewards for your work. You're still looking for this Two of Cups, and you're like, where is it? What's going on? And when you do have the Two of Cups, like you got here, it's got all these reversals on it. Reverse Pentacles, reverse Six of Cups, reverse Justice. You're like, come on. Come on. Well, I'm positive. Because here you got the Lovers card in the upright position. So you're being positive. But then at the same time, these negative influences are in reverse. And you feel like you are fighting against the universe. Like, come on, God. Give me what I've been working for. I've been working. You really have been working. Okay. So this is what we got. Call on a trusted friend for assistance. Rely on your friends. You know, Sag, you're really good at making friends. Rely on your friends and pause it. Take a moment until further notice. Stop working so hard on love and just take a break. Take a break. And let's see what's going to happen if you do that. Let's go ahead and pull some love oracle cards, because it's not that you don't have people here. You got the Knight of Cups here. You've got the Knight, the King. You got the Knight of Cups here twice. You got the King of Swords here. It's like you got the King of Cups, and both of those energies are worrying you with the Nine of Swords. It's like everybody you bring in your life that you think is going to be good ends up worrying you. Part of it with the swords is your energy, like you needing to change your perspective is part of it. You can't just blame everybody. You're going to have to get off the defense. And you got, okay, you got a new love coming in, first of all. And let me pull one more for you, because you got me feeling like real bad for you right now. Like, you're not getting anything out the deal. Let go of control issues. That's what we were talking about. This defensiveness that you have, Sag, all over the chart, Seven of Wands everywhere. You're going to have to let go of control issues, because you got a new love coming. And if the new love comes and they sense that you are very controlling, that's going to be repulsive to them. You're too positive for that. You're too fun. You're too happy-go-lucky. You're the life of the party. You don't like, burdening people with your issues or anything like that. What is the deeper meaning about me reminiscing about the past? Well, you had a Six of Cups here, and then you got the Six of Cups again in the reverse. This is all about the past, and you keep going back to the past, thinking about either mistakes or being let down or something that you're holding on to, and you need to let's see what the cards say you need to do. We've already shuffled, but I'm shuffling now since I have your energy here. There's the Empress in the upright position. Okay, so remember when we had the Empress in the reverse over here in your innermost emotions, and I was saying how you needed to actually learn how to nurture yourself? Well, the universe is saying here in the upright position, you need to get in touch with your inner Empress, and you need to take care of yourself, and you need to love yourself. You need to prosper your emotional self. You need to get in touch with your intuition. You need to take care of yourself. Okay, here's the Five of Pentacles. Here's the Five of Pentacles here as well. You do need to go ahead on and leave somebody out in the cold. You need to depart from someone, whether it's this person or concept that you're thinking about in regards to love. I want to say it's a person, but sometimes people can influence our concepts and our ideas about what we think about love. And what I'm thinking is that this and this is your idea about love. It started out as a person, but it ended up now becoming a real live philosophy that you have, that you're going to have to work on changing, whether it's I can't have love, or love is always, coming, but it always has this going on with it or that going on. Whatever your but is in regards to love, it's what you're going to have to work on. I have love, but it's always this. Or I have love, but it's always something. Between now and October, you have a long time to try and reshape your value and your thoughts and your emotions around love, and really get it so that when your new love comes, you are not trying to control, and you're not on the defense, and you're not being negative. You have, from what I see here, every right to feel the way that you feel, but feeling the way that you feel is not going to bring your love any closer. If there's somebody that you actually need to physically let go of them. But it's not just physical for you. It's a spiritual change that you're going to have to go through. You're going to have to change your whole spirit around love. And then once you do that, oh my goodness, the floodgates are going to open. And this is a time of growth, of movement upward. But you also need to pay attention to the nurturing of the growth. You need to pay attention to the nurturing of the growth. Where's your card at? I think I put it up. You here, the Empress, nurturing. Okay? So there's your confirmation right there. So it's time for you to grow, but you need to pay attention to the nurturing of the growth. Seek help from others. Remember the card that I pulled out where it said that you need to rely and call on trusted friends? Seek help from others and clear away what is not necessary to your advancement, meaning walk away with the Five of Pentacles. Leave whatever you got to leave out in the cold and clear it away because you're trying to ascend. So this is just has completely come together. I hope you were able to stay all the way to the end because your reading was the bomb, okay? So basically, you're letting go of control issues. You're going to stop being defensive. You're going to seek the help of other people who can help you. You're going to drop the things and clear away the things that are not necessary to your advancement. And all of this is summed up in the cycle that you agreed to the universe to go through. This is all a part of your world card. This is your assignment. This is what you got to do in order to change your whole concept of love. And I'm getting ready to write that title down because this is going to be the title of your video. Change your concept of love and love will come. So I am done with this reading, Sagittarius. You are awesome. I love you. And your January reading is up as well. Thank you for listening. I hope that you listen to this all the way to the end because this just went and took a turn that I wasn't expecting. Thank you. Bye.